Assalamu alaikum. Aqiqah is a noble act of gratitude performed by Muslims to celebrate the birth of a child. It's a widely established practice, but many people don't really understand the true concept of Aqiqah. In this short piece, we will be exploring the history, significance, and the steps involved in performing an Aqiqah. We'll explain what you should know and expect from your slaughterhouse. Aqiqah has its roots in the teachings of our Prophet, Muhammad's peace be upon him. And according to Hadith, the Prophet performed the Aqiqah for his grandchildren Hassan and Hussein. This Sunnah act has been passed down through many generations and is still widely practiced by us Muslims today. Aqiqah is believed to bring blessings and good fortune to the newborn and their family. It's also a way to give thanks to Allah for the gift of a new life. Gratitude and humility in Islam is expressed through the act of slaughtering an animal, sharing its meat with family as well as the poor, and the shaving the hair of the child. Let's look at the steps involved in performing an Aqiqah. The animal used is normally a lamb, sheep or goat. It must be healthy with no defects like broken horns or teeth. For lambs, the age must be a minimum of 6 months. It's recommended to offer the best animal you can find, which is of high quality and has the most meat. Aqiqah is traditionally performed on the 7th day after the birth of a child. Although it can be performed at any time, recommended to perform the Aqiqah as soon as possible after the birth, mainly so that the blessings and good fortune can begin. The niyyah, or the intention of the slaughterer, is crucial, because if the niyyah is not done, there is no Aqiqah. The slaughtered animal is dedicated to Allah in the name of the baby. It is different from the kind of regular halal meat when only the tasmiyah is mentioned. The slaughterer really must intend the slaughter on behalf of the baby before the zabihah takes place. It can't be done retrospectively. The slaughterhouse must know and really plan this in advance. The authenticity of genuine Aqiqah meat is a real great concern, because as many unscrupulous meat sellers don't inform slaughterhouses of the details and try to pass off regular halal meat as Aqiqah meat. And to ensure that you receive authentic halal meat, you really have to ask for the carcass label that comes from the slaughterhouse. You can identify the slaughterhouse because every carcass must have a label that displays this unique abattoir number, such as, for example, GB4451 for Euro quality lambs. It should also include information about its origin, as the law states. Also, hygiene inspectors stamp the abattoir number directly onto the carcass using like a food-safe dye. Slaughterhouses that take Aqiqah seriously prepare an additional carcass label containing the baby's name along with the date and time it was done. Euro quality lambs are pretty meticulous when it comes to Aqiqah. They communicate to their lairage staff the night before the Aqiqah which animals are going to be slaughtered on the following day. The babies' names are uploaded onto this slaughterhouse software system, ready for printing, and then the lairage staff inform the slaughtermen, who then make the intention and perform the Aqiqah first after a clean break in production. So then when the carcass has made its way down the sequential slaughter line to the labelling station, the grader presses the Aqiqah button to print the baby's name along with the date and time onto an Aqiqah carcass label for clear identification. They then add a red label to the carcass to make it easy to identify. That Aqiqah label stays with the carcass all the way until it reaches you. Your butcher will receive that Aqiqah label with the carcass and then keep it for when you collect your prepared meat. It's really essential when placing your order with the butcher to confirm that they'll provide you with a slaughterhouse Aqiqah label with your meat. Without this label, you may be paying for regular halal meat instead of proper Aqiqah meat. When you receive your Aqiqah meat, it's normal to divide it into 3 portions, one for your family's consumption, one for sharing with friends and relatives, and the final portion as a donation to the poor and needy. A lot of halal food banks in the UK accept frozen charity Aqiqah meat, and you can consult the Halal Food Information Centre to find those halal food banks that accept donations. The act of slaughtering an animal serves as a really important reminder of the power of sacrifice. The Aqiqah ceremony is celebrated with a lively gathering of family and friends. It's a time to express gratitude and thankfulness, seeking blessings for this new child that's come into the world. Euro Quality Lambs is passionate about offering Aqiqah services to our community, but doing so in a way that conforms to Islamic teachings. They're very careful about selecting the best animal, performing the niyyah of the akika, and slaughtering it according to the highest standards. It's a beautiful reminder of the blessings of a new child coming to life and the responsibility for us to show love and care to one another.